What is going on? The overemployment army. My manager knows I am OE, or so I feel that way. If you want to become overemployed, check out the Overemployed Masterclass. It's in the description box and the pinned comment down below. Okay, so this guy is posting on Reddit saying, one of my job's managers started to pull me into meetings out of the blue and wanted me to share my screen for hours to work on something small since a few days ago. First of all, a huge red flag. Why would he even be doing that? Refuse outright, be like, I have to go to the washroom, like I don't want to sit in a meeting for 10 hours a day. Anyways, plus he has a daily stand-up schedule for 30 minutes, but normally we'll go over to 1 hour just to talk. This part is honestly very common, and he might be doing this just because either he has poor time management or genuinely needs a reason to talk about projects or features, whatever. This is pretty common. Even without OE, I will have a mental toll for this type of micromanagement. Completely true. Micromanagement will exist regardless of whether your manager knows you're overemployed or not. Some companies and some people are just like that. You'd be surprised. There are some companies that will force you to peer program for hours on end. I am in a non-tech function. This is even weirder because usually for non-tech functions, you usually don't have to collaborate as in-depth. What should I do? Should I just resign or just start to take leave? Or should I at least try to suggest if we can have fewer meetings? Okay, that last point right there it's an option. However, the issue is if you do that, it does kind of make it, you have to be very gentle about it. You have to be very nuanced and delicate with the way you present that idea. So like, for example, if you have a retroactive meeting, for sure bring it up there and be like, honestly, guys, I feel like we might be having too many meetings which are drifting off. And when you say that, you're not saying, I think we should have fewer meetings. You're saying, I think our meetings aren't as focused. And then naturally what will happen is either they'll make the meetings more focused and shorter or less of meetings, or they'll realize that they don't even need some of the meetings at all, and then they'll be reduced. So that's how you should approach that. So I recommend you do that, but in a very nuanced way, and just recommend that you need to have more effective meetings, not less meetings, because that's how you find that fine line. And in terms of whether you should resign, hell no. Why would you quit? If anything, just refuse to be in meetings hours on end, right? Be like, I can't focus like this. Talk to your manager. This is not working for me. And obviously, if you can tolerate it to some extent, do it. Don't raise suspicions, but obviously you're not going to want to do this for the rest of your life in this position, right? So stand your ground, create a boundary, and tell them you can't focus because of this. And that's perfectly normal, whether you're overemployed or not. Taking leave, again, is a temporary solution. It won't really help much. Obviously, you can take some if you want breaks every now and then, but the idea here is you have to set those boundaries so that they actually respect them and that you can actually have a normal work life. So let's see what some comments say here. Lately, I just tell people I need to hop off the meeting. They always just assume I have another meeting. So, I mean, this is doable if you're like a senior. But if you're a junior intermediate person on your team, they're going to know you don't have another meeting, right? So they'll be like suspicious. Paranoia will destroy you. 100% true. Don't be paranoid that they know you're overemployed. If anything, you should just be paranoid that you're underperforming and that you're not as present as you need to be. And 100% true with this comment. So your manager's probably just a little incompetent, or they're just nervous and they really want to make sure things get done on time. And that's why they're really emphasizing all these meetings and things like that. So yeah, I mean, that's the general advice here. If you guys have any opinions on this, leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.